Wealth creator versus wealth accumulator. Hello, my name is Gary Accumulator. I coach founders and investors on business plan ideation and execution in this world of black swan events. I hope you like what you see here. These are only my opinions. If you want to see more content, follow me on TikTok or YouTube. So, wealth creator versus wealth accumulators. The problem that we have in our world today, we're never going to have a generation like the World War II generation ever again. That is just because of how they grew up, when they grew up, how they were incentivized when they came home from World War II to work and create wealth. And America was growing. It was easy to create wealth. The problem is post-World War II, we put a lot of emphasis on education, going to college, get a college degree. And getting a college degree that's not a tool that's valuable in the world of wealth creation. In fact, wealth creators usually are wealth creators and entrepreneurs and founders because of their personality glitches that make them worthless in the corporate world. So what ends up happening is the wealth accumulators really don't know how the money was made. Okay, and that's why you have this Hoover maneuver thing going on with Wall Street, where they're gaming founders and entrepreneurs with, oh, you're going to get rich, and yeah, we'll back you, and then the next black swan event comes along, they get whacked off the knees, and Wall Street uses, the Treasury's money or the Fed's money to go out and suck up people's wealth. And they do this because they have no idea how it was made, and they better be freaking careful, because at some point in time, you're going to see more and more people leaving. You're seeing it happen in the UK. People are moving to Portugal. People are moving to all kinds of countries around the planet because of the insecurity around tax policy in the UK. You're probably going to see that happen in the United States, which is why I do this podcast, A Digital Gypsy. This is the age of the diaspora. But, we talk about the shirt sleeves in 3 generations. I talked about that in a previous podcast. We're in one of those cycles right now where, gaming the system to try to suck up a little bit more wealth at the top eventually gets us to a point where nobody knows how the money was made. The grandpa made it, the son held on to it, and the grandkid has absolutely no idea how grandpa made the money. So, when he can't make it, he just crawls up in a ball and cries about it. I'm a wealth creator, and I had to really swallow a hard pill about 6-8 years ago and give up on the wealth creation dream. I'd love to build another company at some point in my life, but I just don't see that's possible. We don't have any of the World War II generation left to work for me, and the people that were born post-World War II, most of them just don't have the tools necessary to be a wealth creator and be a part of anything that I want to build. So I've just kind of pivoted. I gave up on my dreams for the most part, and I just, I'm really good at wealth accumulation, but I don't enjoy it because there's really not a hell of a lot of reward to it other than just more zeros in your trading accounts. But that's kind of where we are. But from the perspective of a founder, this is one of the most important inflection points in you understanding your mindset. And we'll talk about the Myers-Briggs personality test here in a little bit. But you need to learn who you are. Are you a wealth creator or a wealth accumulator? I'm not throwing the wealth accumulators under the bus. It's just where society is. If it sounds like I'm throwing them under the bus, it's more that I'm just heartbroken that the wealth creation period in American history is over and it's behind us. But if you don't understand who you are, you're really going to be frustrated, because if you think you're a wealth creator and you're actually a wealth accumulator, you're probably not going to do very good at being a founder. And I've found that in my own experience. I've started a lot of companies in my life, and as soon as I start surrounding myself with administration and management teams, my headaches go through the roof, and the wealth creation aspect of the company is usually dead after that. So we'll talk about this more when we get into the fundraising aspect, but this is something people really need to get planted in their brains.